Welcome! I hope that you are doing well. By the end of this video, you and I will discover 5 items in the electronics category on eBay that you can buy and flip for a profit. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe. Without any further ado, let's get started. So the consumer electronics category is another large category, and in this lesson, I wanted to focus on vintage electronics. And again, this is going to be a very small sampling of what is available in this category. This can be a very profitable category because if you know how to fix electronics, you can find broken items and then fix them and then resell those. You can also find electronics in just about every sourcing place that you go, thrift stores, auctions, etc. And so you're going to see electronics in a lot of places. So it can be helpful to look up what those electronics are worth. Electronics are also a very good place to start because they have model numbers, and so it's very easy to see comparable sales. One thing to keep in mind with electronics is that you will have to make sure to test the products before selling them so that you don't have a lot of returns or unhappy customers because it's not as described. So without any further ado, let's get started. So when you're over on eBay, the first item I wanted to point out was vintage amplifiers. And there are different brands that are more popular or more valuable than others. Again, if you sort this by the highest price first, that will help you see what kind of things are selling. Again, something like a vintage Fender would sell for a lot. Those are kind of hard to find and make profit on because most people know the Fender brand. Marantz, it's also a pretty well-known brand, but again, you can just kind of go through here. Yeah, some of the Marshall amps can be good. I think I found a couple of those in the past. So the ones that I've done pretty well with are these NAD amplifiers. And you can see some of the ones that are here. I think the ones that I have seen are these kinds of ones here. And there's that. That's, I think I had a 2600. So this is the kind of price that you would get for an NAD amp. Again, this is the kind of thing that hopefully you can test. If not, just disclose that you know that you haven't tested it, and they'll still tend to sell for a decent price because some people know how to fix them. Number 2 on our list is camcorders, and I picked camcorders because you will see these at a lot of yard sales, and most people just sell their old camcorders for like $5 or $10, and depending on what kind of camcorder you have, I just picked the Panasonic Palmcorder here. You can see that they sell for $50. Most of the camcorders that I sell on eBay sell between $50 to $150 on average. And when you're buying them for a low price, you can do pretty well. If you get them in the box, that helps. The more accessories, the better. So if you can get batteries and the cords, the AV cords, that helps. So camcorders do not overlook while you are sourcing items for eBay. Number 3 on our list is our video disc players. Now, these are very large players that were popular a while ago, and they basically play these very large video discs. They're like, I think they're maybe like 15 inches by 15 inches, something like that. Very large. And you can see the players themselves sell, you know, for $200, $300, $400 for the video disc player itself. I have come across a lot of these RCIA Selective Vision video disc players. So you want to keep an eye out for those in particular. Any other video disc player that you come across, make sure you check it out to see what it's worth on eBay. And with the video discs, this is what they look like. They're very large, and it looks like it's like a giant floppy disk kind of thing. And these, if you can come across one of these service video discs, then you've you know done really well for yourself. I haven't come across one of these, but these the service discs go for a decent amount of profit on eBay. So keep your eye out for video disc players. Again, they're very heavy, so you have to make sure you account for, you know, shipping that's going to cost maybe $50 or $100 to ship if you're looking for that. The next one is Betamax Players. These are, again, another kind of player they had before, you know, this is before the conventional VCRs. And you'll find that Betamax players go for a good bit. I have come across this one a lot. This is the Sony SL HF2000 Super Betamax. And so keep your eyes out for these. Again, most people do not know that these are valuable, and so they tend to go pretty well online. Again, another reason people stay away from these is because they're so heavy, and so it takes a lot of time to package and those kinds of things. But when if you bought this one for maybe $50 or $100 and it works, I mean, you're looking at a $500 profit after all your fees and everything. I mean, that's pretty good. So even if it takes you an hour to do these larger items, it can still work out as a high hourly rate. So rounding out our list are vintage radios. Now these come in all shapes, sizes, and forms. This will just give you an idea. These old boom boxes are very popular. They're still popular. I really like these tabletop ones. It's difficult to find Bakelights that are valuable. In my case, I usually tend to find the more common ones. But these Motorola's can do really well, and the boom boxes again. But radios are really just a wonderful way to create a profit on eBay. The reason I like the small tabletop ones are because they're easy to ship, and they're easy to check if they work too. You just plug it in and then you just hit a couple of the knobs and find out if it's working. So vintage radios, a fantastic way to make a profit on eBay. You now know 5 of the best items that you can buy and resell in the electronics category on eBay. I also have another video that covers 5 items in the toys category. I'll put a link around this video so that you can check that out. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to this channel where we talk about side hustles, passive income, and entrepreneurship. Thank you again, and I'll see you in the next video.